Okay. This chair is really low. I think someone's killed the chair. Okay. I'm just going to share this everywhere. Okay, I'm going to change chairs. Yeah, that chair. That's better. It's a better height. Okay. So we'll work on our little mini album after. We'll get a little way along. And this is what we did last night. There was a kit for this page from last night. It is Super Weekend. It's Boys World Super Weekend. And today's free gift is this pair of robot players, because today is, don't put that there because if I shut the iPad, I'll crush the screen. We're using Brightbots. So Brightbots is a mini collection, as you can see. Oops, I've already got something on my bell on. So let's have a look at what's in the colour cards and then decide what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 cards. Oh, I think we're going to do 2 cards. Maybe we'll do 3. Let's do a couple of cards using the colour cards. Robots and happy and fun are the words in here. I think there's 21 pieces in here, but there might be more. Might be less, but there might be more. So we've got each robot in 2 sizes. Okay. Is live? No, with today's. That's live? No. Live now it should be. Is that? Oh. Hello from the counter. My husband is having a bad day. Beyond a bad day. Yep. He set it up all wrong. He doesn't learn. Is what it is, you know. Was more worried about what stencils I might need than making sure I had lights. Hello, Karen and Marge and Karen and Michelle and Jacqueline. Quentin is, of course, here. So let's make a couple little cards. Need a colour. Do we have an orange paper that we do? Do we do an orange? Don't know if we do an orange. Green. Do we do an orange paper, Quentin? Like an orange paper?
There's some other construction there. We only have like 20 sheets in
no,
it.
we don't have enough sheets of that.
So I was a bit worried about it. What
We need to do an orange.
Might be a used one.
Doing robots, and he didn't bring me robot paper.
Well, you know. Oh,
I like that with the 7 on the.
Maybe this blue would probably work pretty good.
I think you can't all see my facial expression. Hello, Diana. How are you? These are so cute. They're very cute. Robot Antics wood. Yes, Robot Antics wood would work. Hello, Trish. Make him get all the colours and then just do a yeah. Tropicana number 1 is a bit red. It looks a bit red against that orange, doesn't it? I'll make him get it all out and then I'll do a black and white card.
Well, out of the robot Antics orange.
Just there. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I've got 50 sheets of this now. What about... Let's use a piece of this. Robots number 3. Okay. So let's do like... Let's have a look at how tall robots are. And my video stopped. Two and a half high he is. So let's cut. Let's cut like 8 inches by 4 inches. Let's cut 3 of those. Let's make 3 cards. 3 8 by. Oh, they'll be 4-inch squares. 2. Let's make sure this is still 3.
I'll sit it over there in anticipation.
Okay. Split a robot. And a number. Let's get our Robot Antics number 3. I'm going to put orange with this guy. It's a bit of a clash. So let's cut along here. By 3 3/4 of the orange. And then let's get our white scrap left over. And we'll do like a 3.5 by 3.5 of white. And then we'll get our vellum. Get our vellum, and we're going to just trim off the selvage bit. And didn't quite get it just a bit. And then let's do, so the white was 3.5, so let's come in 1/8 from that and do like 1/8 of an inch shorter than that. So that's like 3 3/8. So halfway between 3.5 and 3.25. Between 3.5 and 3.25. Like that. So we have a tiny bit of white. So the reason why I do that. Hello, Cheryl and Mary. Thank you, Jacqueline. Hello, Desley. Yes, there is a timetable, but I just didn't get around to sharing it this morning. It is there. Quentin might share it if he remembers how to get into the Dropbox. Let's not hold our breath. So the reason why I leave that tiny bit around is so that if I don't cut my vellum exactly the same size as the white, it doesn't matter. It looks like I've got a deliberate border instead of a accidental border. Now I do think that our robot friend might need to be sitting on a bit of colour. Okay, let's move that. Let's put the word happy. That's odd. That's a start. Let's do another one. Choices. Too many choices. What, green? Let's do this one. So we're meant to be doing like a nice quick production line of some cards. It's not making that one. Okay, so what did we do? We did a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 of our colour. I think we'll put happy on him. And then we got our leftover bit of white, and we did a 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 of white. We're just going to make a couple of production line cards. 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 of white. And then we're going to do what was it? 3 3/8, halfway between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2 of the vellum. So we have a deliberate gap. Hubby says I can order the 12 classes. It will be his birthday present for me. Like I wasn't going to get it anyway. Oh, he thinks he's being generous there, doesn't he, Diana? Rightio. So let's do our third one. Maybe we do this cute robot that's winking. And we could use maybe that blue or the yellow. I think the yellow. Yellow's a bit wild, isn't it? So we were at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 with our yellow. And then we were at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 of white. Sounds like Quentin's going to move his coffee cup collection. then we were going to do a bit of vellum. So we're being a bit predictable here. 3 3/8. Well, 3 3/8. So halfway between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. Oh, look, there he goes with his collection of coffee cups. He's been collecting for a while. Okay. Five bun. Okay. Yeah. Geez, you're on fire, Jacqueline. Okay. Do we need something else in the middle of the cards to just a tad slow to start today, aren't I? Well, I've been at work for a while. Okay. Maybe John is working out the back and listening to a lecture, a uni lecture at the same time. I don't know how that's going. So let's cut the middle out. Oh, and that sound was not us. That was next door at the fish and chip shop. Let's think about that. That's circles. Okay. I'm just going to get my circle templates. Yes, emails came through very early from me. Oh, I didn't send one this morning, but that was one from yesterday, so maybe that was late from yesterday. Let's have a look at the 2-inch circle. Oh, maybe not the 2-inch, maybe the 2.5. I don't know where the plain 2-inch one. I have to use the inner of the 3 because I seem to have lost the 2-inch one. Where am I going to put that? I'll just chuck that down there. I think 2.5-inch. Circles or ovals will be good behind the robot. Yes, I think so. I think the 2.5. Let's go to the 2.5. We used the 2.5 last night for a journaling block, didn't we? Now, hey Quentin,
Yeah.
could I have a pencil off my desk, please? And a lead. Oh, actually, just wait. Don't worry about it. No, I think I've got lead. I think I'm good. But that's a good thing I've opened that to take the tape out. Sorry, there's a little tiny bit here. And then you sort of get some lead out. So we're going to do a 2.5 inch circle, which is a bit hard to see on this pattern, I know. Hello, Carol. So we're going to move the paper. Actually, Carol, you're just the person I needed to turn up at a video. We need to find somewhere in Wide Bay to have a spectacular like we did in Mackay last weekend. Last weekend we went to the Mackay Art Society, and in Rockhampton we're going to a band hall. Got to be air conditioned, clean toilets, wheelchair accessible. And I shouldn't have to sell a child to pay for the hall hire. Prefer to help out a local organisation like a club or CWA. But yes, Mackay we do the Art Society Hall, which is really cool. But yeah, looking for somewhere in Wide Bay. And possibly somewhere in southeast Queensland, because we've got a lot of requests to come to southeast Queensland and do one of our pop-up shop and crop weekends. So I guess we're going to do it. Because people desperately want our products in southeast Queensland.
It was a fun week.
It was great fun.
I'm looking for a very appropriate title cut. We're all mad around here.
We're all mad around here. There was one the other week. I did sell it.
You sell it multiple times. One of those ones that keeps on.
So when we do this one, what if we put our cloud galaxy bit here and put him over to the side like that? And then this one. There. So let's paint the number 7 orange. Let's try these new paints. There's a yellow. Oh, there is an orange. And let's come up with a bright blue for that one. Like, that's pretty bright. It says bright blue, it's a metallic paint. Found my palette. Let's just keep it tiny as we go. I reckon this orange is going any good. So these are dimensional. They're meant to hold the shape. Oh, it's nice and thick. Hold the shape. It's quite nice and thick. Might be a different orange. I just need a tiniest little piece. Tiny, tiny little bit. And let's get my dodgy brush I found. Just a tiny bit of water next to it. Quentin's pretty sure these letters are online, but if they're not, we'll put them online. What's that?
Numbers.
Letters, numbers. And number 5, I'm going to do a bright blue. Let's clean the brush. That needs more coats. Have we used bright blue before? Ooh, someone has. There's a bit of water on the brush, so I don't think we need to. Or maybe we do need to.
Full set for $1.95.
$1.95?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if that's correct.
That's grade 1.2 millimeter number set 1 to 0 to 10.
Right. Interesting. Oh, I can see the lines in my paint. Apparently this is good stuff for doing texture. Could be great as 4x4 panels on a scrapbook page. They would be excellent panels on a scrapbook page, Karen, to do like a patchwork page. Make them just slightly smaller, and then you could get like 9 panels on a page. Let's start sticking together and then come back to put another coat on these strips. Paint. Rightio. It's going to stick our white to our colour. They're basically the same, but this is how you make a production. This is how you get more bang for your time buck. Because we're all a border. They'd make a nice border. Yep, they definitely would. You put 3 down the side. They could be edited just slightly to make pocket cards in Pocket Page. Definitely. Oh, I probably need to listen to see if anyone's over on YouTube. Oh, hello Mel. Blowing a gale here today. Nice, lovely baths in the south. Very cold. Oh, there you go. Mel likes the rain. Sorry, Mel. Hello, Fiona. Good morning. Over for a day for scrapbooking. Awesome. There you go. Sorry, guys. It was over there, but I wasn't looking. So then we don't want to put tape or glue behind our vellum. So I'm going to put tape on the back of our green circle. We're going to tape it to our vellum, and then we're going to hide our tape behind a border of little bright dots. Oh, that would be so cute. So let's put this on here so it hangs over the edge. And then we're going to hide our tape behind there. So when we go to stick our vellum on, we're going to, do it in such a way that we're hiding our adhesive. Now, interesting concept is vellum does not like liquid adhesive. It wrinkles. It really wrinkles. And then let's snip the bits that hang over. And I know it's really hard to see. I can just see it here. And then we'll put some tape on the back so it's ready to stick to our card front. Just all ready and prepped just to whack it together. One. No, we're going to do tape now. We're going to do chippy strips after. We'll do all the chippy strips together. I think we've raised all our robots up. If you're making cards to sell, I'm going to say you really need to use enough adhesive. I have a lot of people that, we've returned a lot of cards because we used to sell a lot of cards, but in 2020, obviously, we had to go over to a home delivery model, so we didn't sell many cards. And we went through the cards when we came back, and we had to return a lot because they just didn't have enough adhesive. You really need to make sure you put good quality adhesive on your cards. I see a lot of people at craft shows buying super cheap tape to make cards to sell, and then it just doesn't, yeah. You can do better if you use better quality tape when you make cards to sell. I will say that. I always try and use quality tape. Oh, it's a little bit lower at the bottom than the top. My centre is not perfect, but that's okay. I'll survive.
I do not like an animal on
Hi, Quentin. Tape on the back, hidden behind our circle. And then we'll stick that in the middle. Tape doesn't, vellum doesn't like having tape pulled off it either. It will curl. Oh, I like that. Oh, we need tape on the back. Oops, sorry. Pocket pages. One, two. I think they're about ready to have another coat put on them. We might do that before we finish this one. Let's work our time frames out a bit better. So our next class is at 1 o'clock. That's with me. And I think we might use the new Robot Antics companion page. And then the class after that is at 3 o'clock. And I don't know what Naomi John's using. She hasn't expressed what she wants. I'm sure she will tell me what she wants. A bit more orange on here. Remembering that blue and orange make brown. Amy John's been offered a job working remotely for an American company as a graphic designer. We're just doing a little bit of research to make sure they're legitimate before she accepts the job. Sounds a bit good to be true, doesn't it?
What's that?
The job in America.
The logo's job.
The graphic designer's job.
We haven't had your iPad plug.
Oh. Still got 72%.
Should be charging now.
So making sure, okay, the curly bits go up and up. Making sure we put it together the same. Oh, a bit over that way. Should be right. I put the second piece smaller when I put it on the back because I just don't want to go over the boundary with the tape and then have to try and pull it up. That's why when I do it on the back, I do a big piece and a little piece. Rightio. So we're going to put our robots on chippy strap, and it's good because they're not going to stick on the vellum, because we know that vellum doesn't like liquid adhesive like glue. Oops, it's paper. Yep, she's a star. We are just making sure that the company is legit. She's a bit of a star. Last year she did a heap of logos for professional acrobats, hoop dancers, fire dancers, and pole dancers. So she did a heap of logos for them. They do more, more in the Circus Soleil type realm of acrobatics and dance. A lot of them work on like cruise ships as entertainers. The fire dancers. I don't know if they do fire dancing on ships, but they're in Melbourne, the girls do that. And then our happy word. Let's put some chippy strip behind our happy word as well. I'm using the 1/8 inch stuff for it. Okay. So now let's stick this little guy. This is our green card. And what we're going to do is at the end here, we'll put a little bit more chippy strip to double it up so that it's single where it's on him and double where it's not. Or her. Him or her, I should say. Enduring morning tea rake. Favorite shape is a circle, then a hexagon. Love circles. And squares. And I'm just using the bottom of the card as a bit of a guide. Super simple, but I think it's effective. He's not on this vellum, he's on the other vellum. Oopsie. You've also got to sometimes think about a card like how much rough handling could it get? Like, is it going to a child? Like my kids will cart when they were little, cart a birthday card around from someone special or that was handmade. They could cart around for weeks, months even. Sort of in the middle. Sort of middle-ish. Number guide? Not quite. We'll add our number in a minute. So that's without our number. Oh, look at that. That's just, yeah. I think I need to buy a lotto ticket for that being the right size. A little bit on down here. Yeah, definitely need something for the paint.
What do you need, sir?
Oh, something different to store my paint in. I need to reorganise my drawers to get my bit.
Wow, we could go to a tool shop and buy like $2,000 tool box because that's.
No, and then we'd hide it away in a $2,000 toolbox. No hiding stuff. Don't hide your craft supplies. They've got to be out of sight, out of mind. They've got to be within reach, haven't they, everyone? Seems a bit like a you issue, that. Yeah, you've got to have your craft supplies within easy reach. Let's glue our number 5 on. In the middle here.
Where is everyone?
Oh, I'm down the back
Hello,
here.
Sandy.
Hello, Sandy. How are you?
Surprise!
She's on the glass. Are we at 2 cents?
Oops.
No, you're right.
You're all right.
Shh.
You're all right. Sandy's just turned up with a big pile of pizza boxes for us. Yeehaw!
Where's my dart gun? Where's my dart gun?
Great. So,
Good.
where's young Neil?
He's out in the car.
Oh,
I think he thinks if he stays there, it won't be too long.
Oh,
Oh, more fool him.
I'll be lunch yet. Tell him I'll give him a book.
I just put this here to use your loo.
I just picked oh, look at that. Carol sent me a list of places. Thank you, Carol. You're on fire. Okay, I made a bit of a mark with me tweezers there. So we're just going to fix that up. There we go. Oops. Oh, we didn't show this one yet. And then, yeah, put that there. Okay. I think this is clean. So let's fold these babies in half. Our card bases. Remember they were 4 by 8.
There you go, too bad. Good, not too bad. How's it going? You're right. Let me look at it.
And then there. Oops, got a bit of cracking there. I don't know what I did there. Dear me. Okay. It's one. We'll do this one because the orange is wet. Ooh, what was that? She's going to Tennessee to Lamar and had all their passports ready. Check the stock exchange. Oh no, that's not good, Mel. Yeah, we're doing a whole heap of checks on them. And then we've got 2 things. Diana. Okay, Diana, I will pop you on that list. Number 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Rain Wednesday.
How cool is that? 3 cards. And it only took me nearly an hour. I will make the kit after this class. It will have probably a full set of the chipboard numbers, and then we'll have a piece of white card, a piece of vellum, a piece of the Robot Annex paper, and it'll probably have a custom colour cut, like a half pack of colour cuts. So we'll see you at 1 o'clock. Thank you all for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the class.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah.
We've got our little Sophie's birthday party.
Thank you, Mel and Jacqueline. Thank you, Diana.
This weekend.
So thank you all. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon at 1 o'clock. Bye.
This is stuff that never happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Maj.